Welcome into the Film Guy Network. It's football season, which means I've got a film study for you. What's up? Really like that. You really like that? Let's shut up and grab some tape. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome into the Film Guy Network. It is a Wednesday afternoon here inside the studio. It's probably a Friday morning by the time you are watching this one. Got a great one planned today for you LSU fans, and I'm sure some haters that want to watch just for a little hate watch. Sam Leavitt, transfer quarterback over from Arizona State. I think the more and more I watch him, the more I understand why LSU gave him a king's ransom to come down there and play with inside this Lane Kiffin system. The more and more I talk to sources within that coaching brainstem, the more I realize, yeah, they're done recruiting anybody who can't run 4.6, sub 4.6. Like, they are going to recruit nothing but twitched up athletes, guys that make play calls much, much easier because they threaten defenses with their legs. And this guy can do exactly that. We're going to watch his final start out there at Arizona State against TCU. I have no earthly idea how healthy he is, but I can tell you right now, he plays like his damn hair's on fire. Do not let this pretty boy blondie stuff like get it twisted. He's a football player, okay? And he makes big-time football plays. I think the keynote for LSU coaching staff and Dane Stevens, the quarterback coach, Lane Kiffin, obviously the head coach, and Charlie Weiss Jr., the OC, is to get him broken in from a standpoint of, hey, play it our way, right? Play within the system a little bit more than you normally do, and everything will go great here because we got a lot around you, and we call some pretty damn good plays, all right, in that offensive system. All right, got a couple rules around here if you are new. I am brooksaustin, more commonly known as the Film Guy. We're in the midst of our quarterback film study series. I don't even know what number we're at this point. I think this is number 14 by the time this comes out. We got a couple rules. If you learned anything about the game of football today, you must subscribe. If you learned anything about your favorite football team today, you must subscribe. If you have any fun at all today, you must subscribe. Let's shut up and let's grind the tape. Alrighty. Had a first-round tackle with him, Max Ihenachor. Had a first-round wide receiver in Jordan Tyson with him. And a $1 million running back in Raleek Brown. Outside of that, I don't know if anybody's going to be making a career out of playing football other than him. So it was like a four-headed monster out there at Arizona State. And I do believe in Kenny Dillingham. I think Kenny is a really, really good coordinator, or at least was, and is a really good head football coach. But things are going to be a little bit better around him, I would imagine, out there and in Baton Rouge and at LSU. And I would imagine they're not going to have empty seats. Just point that out. Not to call anybody out, all right? We hate them. We hate back two RPOs, but I wanted to show you this because you're going to get a bunch of RPOs in this Lane Kiffin system. So we're, pardon my French here, we're grading the stroke. We're looking at the mechanics right here. How efficient is it? Is it quick in and out? No dips, no drags, no elongated motions. We have to be quick, concise, efficient, and proficient in this offense, right? You're going to get the answers in your head pre-snap, and when they arrive post-snap, we got to go right now, right? So look at this throw motion. There is no dip into it. It's right to the what we call layback, all right? Right to layback and right up out of the system or out of the hands, and it whips pretty damn good, okay? Really twitchy football player. From all tape that I watch of him, he is twitched up and explosive and athletic. There's no doubt about that. And you get a prime example of it right here. I have no idea how he throws this football, okay? They're running a sail route. They put Jordan Tyson in here at the number 3 receiver. For those of you who are new to the network, we count it 1, 2, and 3. Obviously, he is wide receiver 1, but in this formation, he is wide receiver 3. We're all on the same page here, okay? So we're running the sail route, meaning he's going to push vertical, all right, and then break open into this grassy area over here. Now, the problem is, for Leavitt, we're getting rushed up pretty quickly by a blitz or a twist from the defensive end, from the backside right here. We're going to get away from him a little bit and still be able to throw this football on time. I thought this was really impressive and kind of lays out what I'm talking about and why I think they believe in recruiting these athletes, right? A big statuesque 6'5", 230-pounder that's not twitched up Probably taking a sack in the red area right there, all right, in our own end, and that's bad news. Not only is he twitching enough to get away from this ultimate rusher, right? Boom. But we're twitching enough to get our foot back in the ground and still find enough juice to rip what is essentially a 30-yard sail route right there to Jordan Tyson. Great ball. Would have liked to see Jordan Tyson go up and snatch that one instead of let it come into his chest. Hey, yo. Same example right here about just how athletic this dude is. He makes you right when everybody is wrong, right? For some reason, we leave this defensive end completely unevaded. I don't know what Max Iheanacho is doing. Maybe he thinks the tight end's in on the protection. He is not. They have a swing screen working out here to the top of the screen, all right? And now we got a free rusher, what should be a safety, is instead an 18-yard run by the quarterback. Now, as we get to higher levels of football, you know what I'm going to say, Jonathan. Get your butt down. Get your butt down right now. And he's trying to. All right, he ends up diving to the ground, but I think we did get an opportunity to get our hit legs clipped and hit right here just a little bit. All right, but let's protect our body, and let's make sure we play all 15, 16 games, however many we intend to play this year, okay? All right, so here's what I want to talk about. Conceptually, this looks like a wheel. It is not. It is an out route. We got the big post right here, and then we got the Charlie check down on the bottom. Backside, we got the dig, okay? So we're probably, this is Jordan Tyson. I would imagine we're always going to start progressions 1, all right, 2, probably 3, check down 4. That's how I would coach this up. I don't think we ever get to this backside dig, which is our only answer on this play, okay? I don't think I want you, especially once we get pushed off the spot right there, I don't want you throwing into that void over here. It might look like there's some grass, but unless you can throw it 70 yards, there probably isn't. Safety's going to convene. Corner's going to convene. That's dead, especially as we get pushed up off the spot over here. However, once we do, this out route, this up and out right here from the tight end is closed too. Once we do, hey, why don't our eyes get back to our dig over here? We have the answer on this backside, I think, especially when you watch it from the tight. There's the one read, right? Checking Tyson, okay? Probably goes to the tight end. Eyes are down on the rush right now. All right, boom. Oh, your eyes are on it. Did you see it? We get our eyes on that. Hey, resettle those feet right now, Bubba. Get to it and rip that football. We got it. There's an answer right there for us on 2nd and long. All right. So, I don't know if he's pre-coached and predetermined to make this throw from the left hash all the way outside the numbers. And I don't know why this ball dies on us, but it should have been a pick going back the other way because it does die on us, all right? This safety makes a hell of a play, though. He's on the hash. I don't hate the read because of where the safety's located. As I get to the top of my drop and get ready to rip this football, Jonathan, that guy's got to make a hellified play just to get over there, all right? But the ball needs to be on the pylon right now. It does not need to miss inside. If we miss any inside anywhere, and it needs to be firm. If we miss inside anywhere, we have an opportunity for this ball to be picked, and that's exactly what happens. We miss inside, we miss low, all right, and the guy almost picks this ball off. He should be going back the other way. Does he? No, he doesn't. Poop. That's the old, I made a diving play at shortstop and then threw it over the fence into the stands is what that is for number 21, all right? I'd like to see a little bit more juice on that football, and I'd like to see the ball placement in a much better spot. I don't hate the decision. I don't hate the timing. I don't hate the concepts. I don't hate our eyes. The only thing I hate is where the ball's at, okay? Now, I don't know if LSU has one of these. They will soon, okay? Trey'Dez Green, Winston Watkins, they're really good football players. Jace Brown, really good football player, okay? I don't know if they have a true number 1 X outside the numbers. We can beat man coverage, and specifically beat man coverage like this dude beats man coverage. This dude stacks this corner by 4 yards, okay? Jonathan could go outside and throw this ball, I would imagine, all right? This ain't on the quarterback. This is all on the guy who went 12th overall to the New Orleans Saints, or whatever he went to the New Orleans Saints. I mean, when you see this on its completion point, look how far past my God. I ain't seen a wide receiver one in the SEC stack a dude like that in a minute. Great ball. Woo! Woo! He gonna get out of some stuff now. All right, when you think you got him dead to rights, kind of very similar to the last guy that they had out there at Ole Miss in this sense, right? When you think you got this kid dead to rights, you are wrong. Also, you are wrong right here in this corner fire, because what is he not doing?
Chasing the back hip.
Yeah, it's a ball knower sitting over there, brother. He's been sitting in on these film studies for way too long. Hey, we can't rush this near side hip. We got to rush the far side hip for this exact reason. We got to protect from the spin out, all right? We got to force him to step up. We cannot force him or give him the option to spin out on us. He will. He'll leave us on the grass, okay? I'll take an incompletion over what would have been an 8-yard sack, though. That's for damn sure. Ooh, Jonathan, you know what I'm just now noticing? Now, I'm not making excuses for him, okay? But we were flipped into the other end when we threw that pickable football, all right? Look at the flag right here. Do you see this? Look at the flag on old buddy's waist right here. Wind is whipping right now out there in Arizona. Okay, so maybe the wind knocked that football down. Don't know. Context clues are important when you're watching this here tape, huh? Mm-hmm. He gonna try to do some fun stuff. There ain't no doubt about that. Whether or not we get it executed is a whole nother different discussion. Again, don't know how healthy he is in this football game. It's the last one he plays before he ultimately, I think, has foot surgery. But he sure as hell played like he was full 100%. And watch this next play. I think this is the next one that we're going to watch. He takes off running here in a minute. And you're like, oh, man, he might be the best athlete on the field. I think it is this play right here. Make 3 miss. Make 4 and 5 miss. Safety got me. He is going to be a joy and a fun watch for sure for LSU fans. There's no doubt about that. Garrett was fun for me to watch in 2024 from an NFL throws perspective. That dude threw absolute darts all over the field, and then he got hurt. He's going to be fun. This guy's going to be fun from everybody's fan perspective, because he's going to make you hold your breath quite often doing stuff like this. And I'm okay with him basically eating this, Jonathan, because I don't think anything's really open. Yeah, buddy. Watch it from the tight. Take off. So we made one guy fall on the ground. Here comes 3 convening on us. No, sir. None of you have a chance. Here comes the 4th. No. Oh. Ow. Number 3 did not expect that. Wham. That probably doesn't feel very good. Nothing hurt worse as a football player than getting hit by my own teammate, because I just did not expect it to happen. And when you're not expecting stuff, that'll knock the wind right out of you. Quarterback run, having a possibility for this in the red area makes offense much, much easier. We have noticed a direct correlation between red zone efficiency and quarterback mobility. They are tied 1-1, all right? If you can run the football down here in the red area as an offense in general, you're going to be a good red zone football team, okay? And shocker, I'm breaking news here, having the quarterback be able to run the football helps you as a football team running the football, okay? So you're going to be a better red zone football team than you were a year ago, I would imagine. Just adds more threats to the count, adds more threats to the equation for the defense to solve. I think I'm asking for a lot right here in my notes, even though I don't have notes right in front of me. Safety's rolling away. The inward breaking route is there. Settle your feet, rip the football, but he is already getting ready to move because we've been pushed up off the spot due to essentially a 3-man rush with a spy. Number 11 is not rushing this defensive end. He is a spy of the definition of one over there on the backside. And did we put the football on the ground? I think we did.
We thought so.
Yeah, 11 got a punch on it. Let's protect that rock. Let's protect that rock. Second half right here. Oof. his 45 and out cut-ups, there's something to behold. He throws some dots downfield, there's no doubt. And he is willing to take these shots. I mean, that guy doesn't have a bunch of space, right? But it's one-on-one, and quarterbacks would tell you, I just gave my guy a chance. I gave my guy a chance. I'm down with it. I'm down with giving my guys a chance. And is that a tight end? He's built like a big body. Probably a 6'4", 210-pound wide receiver out there getting a dot put on him. No, that's the tight end, number 7. He's a pretty good football player, that number 7 is. And doink. That'll do. Not a bad football there, to say the least. I don't know what the flag is. I think they got called for a PI on the defense. Was that 4th and 1? Was that the down and distance I just saw? I think it was. Yeah, 4th and 1. Oh, yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah, buddy. He'll hold it to the very last second. There's no doubt about that. I do think, again, athleticism and twitch is more than just, he runs sub, 1.7 in the 10-yard split or whatever. You think twitch, you think like explosiveness and all that good stuff. As a quarterback, when I think of twitch, it is all those things, but it's also twitch in our mechanics. Like, how quickly can we get rid of the football? How quickly can we avoid rush? How quickly can we throw that ball right there? I mean, we decide right now we're up and out, all right? And we're up and out before that guy even has a chance to wrap our legs up. Great job adjusting to the football there from Jordan Tyson. You got to understand, playing with this guy, no play is a dead play, all right, as a wide receiver. No play is a dead play. And I don't know how you practice that in terms of scramble drills. We don't want to instill it into guys that we're going to automatically scramble and bail out of pockets and stuff like that. But we do have to build some type of scrambling rapport with these football players and these receivers before we actually go into games, okay? Because especially when we have a talent like this that is able to get out of situations that most people cannot. They're going to roll him quite a bit, I would imagine, especially, again, in the red area. I think it creates so many more stressors on defenses when this is what we call manipulating the launch point, okay? Some offenses, all right, they throw the ball 35 times in a day, and 32 of the 35 are going to be right from the spot. Well, guess what defensive ends start doing? And defensive tackles and linebackers start doing? They start convening on that spot. They know that's where my end goal is, so I can set up my rush for that pattern. He's going to be right there. Well, if we have an athlete back there that can particularly throw on the run and he's got good arm talent, okay, we're going to be able to manipulate the launch point. We're going to make it much harder to sack him, all right? I did think this ball was zipped a little bit too much, but hey, it is what it is. Great grab by the tight end. And great job taking care of the initial tackler as well. That was like man defense to me. Now, especially up at the top of the screen. Now, what's causing concern for me is we got eyes on us right here at these two defensive back spots. And that is a corner that bumped out with our running back. I don't know if you can see that. Everyone just slid out instead of running a linebacker all the way over there. But here's what I want to talk about, okay? These were their two best players last year. 7, the tight end, and 0, Jordan Tyson, okay? If I'm going to be in the red area, I'm probably going to start my progression with those two, especially if they're going to rub, if they're going to cross each other, if they're going to create chaos for the defense. I probably would start my progression there and then work off of that and work to a scramble off of that. All right, he inevitably works to the speed out up here at the top of the screen, and it about gets jumped and goes back the other way because number 11 almost picks it off. Watch down here what I'm talking about, though. Watch these two football players and how much space is created by their initial rub, especially to the tight end. Boom, there's the answer, right? Again, sometimes it's players, not plays. I think that's the old Nick Saban adage. Hey, you can call the best player in the world, but if you don't have good players, it doesn't really matter. Sometimes we just start where the players are. There's the players right there. Those two football players are great, especially if the safety's not going to be lurking over the top of them. Let's work over there and start our progression over there. hindsight's 2020. I think what he thought, Jonathan, is he's got man coverage. And so I'm going to work the speed out against the linebacker. I like my speed at number 2. I like that slot receiver getting to that out route really quickly. And I think I could beat the linebacker with the ball. It's a great trigger by 11. 11 made some damn plays in this football game. He was the one who punched that ball out earlier, by the way. It's a great play by the corner right here. Okay, they're trying to work that old whip or slant out, whatever you want to call it. We call that a whip return, but normally a whip returns from the number 2 or from the slot receiver. I think that's called a zig on NCAA.
Something like that.
Something like that. Sometimes I like to put it in video game culture for you guys. Anyways, it's just a great job by the corner right here. This is a predetermined read, by the way. We're yes and no in this out route right here to Tyson, and the corner just jumps on it. So nothing to really coach up there. Other than to say, hey, great job by the corner. Let's talk defense, Jonathan. Okay, they're running what we call top hat. Okay, he's the point man. He's got redirect 1 and then settle into the flat area. Whatever comes to the flat, we got that. All right, he's got outside. He's got inside breaking route. We're going to take the point man and run him on an inward breaking route, occupying that guy. We're going to take the tight end and run him on a arrow, taking the nickel back, all right? And then that puts Jordan Tyson essentially one-on-one with this corner, all right? And he does a great job of pressing the leverage outward. We know we're breaking inward. Let's sell the route outward first, okay? Really expand that corner. You see how that corner is already, he started here, and he's going to end up on the S before we actually break him off and work inside? That's running routes right there from Jordan Tyson, and a great timing and a great football right here from Leavitt as well. By the way, I just checked the box off. I know y'all just learned something about football here. So y'all just have to subscribe. That's the rules. I didn't make them. I guess I kind of did.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think we did.
Hey, it's a solid rule. Everybody loves football. If you learn something about football from this place, you ought to subscribe. Maybe you will learn some more. Yes, sir. They were in this red area a lot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is the last play we want to break down. I told you from the jump, don't let this, hey, pretty boy from Oregon, play West Coast football. Don't let it fool you now. He's a football player, okay? And I love this clip from him. I think this epitomized him to me. Now, a lot of takes from Arizona State people about how he quit on the football team or whatever. The tape says everything other than that. All right, and this is a prime example. We're in a red area situation. I think it's 3rd down. Hold on, I went back too many times. Yeah, 3rd and 2 from the 2 right here, okay? We hand the ball off to Raleek Brown, who's a 200-pound running back, and he gets absolute stiffity stuffed down on the line of scrimmage. Watch what the quarterback does. Watch this guy right here, okay? Go get in that mix and Reggie Bush that butt. Let's go. Go push him. You, sir, did not read your own rule book, white hat. This is legal now, all right? So he throws this flag and has to pick it up all embarrassingly. We can push the pile nowadays in college football. So read your rule book, Zebra Man. Watch it from the tight. It's the last clip we got of him today, and I think this talks to a lot of his football character. I like guys that have football character, Jonathan. I don't know about you, but I want a guy who is a football player first, quarterback second, especially in college football, okay? I want you to live and die with us. I want you to go to war with us. I don't want you to just hand balls off and go, hey, great job, guys, and then call the next play. Hey, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you hit that thumbs up button on your way out. Love you. See you next time.